Hamlet to me is extremely intelligent, energetic, loyal character who gets caught in a very tough position where he feels like all the world's closing in on him, and he uses everything he has, his body, his brain, everything he's got to get out of it, and get out of it in the right way.
My name is Sonia Justel and I play Ophelia. To me, my character is a young teenager dependent on others, that when grief strikes her, she doesn't know how to react to it or deal with it.
I guess Claudius to me is, at his essence, is kind of a selfish man. I think he committed this murder because he was envious of Hamlet's father, and I think he's very petulant, very passive, but really enjoys being king. Loves all the ostentation of being king, but doesn't like any of the responsibility. So I think that's really what lies at the core.
Gertrude is sort of the classic desperate housewife combined with tremendous guilt for the state of her child. And I think she's desperate because this is it. This is her last chance to have value, to maintain her status, to, be the queen. And that comes with it, making sure that the person that she's married to sees great amount of value in her.
Hi, I'm Charlie Mann. I play the character of Laertes, and just to give an idea of what Laertes is to me as an actor, he's a lot like myself, actually. He's a big brother, he's got a younger sister, and is really protective of her, especially when it comes to guys. And he really just adores his family. He's just, he's really ingrained in his family since his mother's death, and he protects his family at all costs, and that's something that I know that I would do, no matter what. And I think that's what adds the poetry to Laertes, is that he will go to hell and high water to avenge his family.
To me, Ophelia is, she's innocent, but not at the same time, because she's been really sheltered by her dad and her brother. But at the same time, she's been cavorting around with Hamlet, who I think is kind of, what's the word, maybe a bad influence on her. And, so I think it does have that innocence and that little girlness to her because she's really young. But she's also, she's got some sass to her. She's got a bit of attitude. So yeah, that's who Ophelia is.
Several things. He's the Lord Chamberlain, the king's right-hand man, sort of Secretary of State guy. He's the father of Ophelia and Laertes. He's a planner. I'm sort of a spy, and I'm always hiding, at least a couple of times I'm hiding to overhear conversations, thinking that we will find the answers that will ultimately result in my daughter marrying Prince Hamlet. Unfortunately, that never quite works out.
To me, Horatio is, obviously he's very intellectual, he's a scholar, but I think there's something that's missing in his life. He misses adventure, he's missing passion, and I think that's what connects him with Hamlet. I think Hamlet kind of brings up things in Horatio that weren't, that were there but weren't ever really explored before. So I think Horatio's play is, I think, him living for the first time.
My name is John Johnson. I'm playing Rosencrantz.
My name is Matthew Friedman, and I play Guildenstern.
We're also playing Barnardo and the Priest.
And the Gravedigger and the Ghost.
Mm-hmm. So, what do Rosencrantz and Guildenstern mean to us? Well, I mean, we're kind of just really cool guys. We happen to catalyze the plot a bit, and we're sort of comic relief, but we're pretty cool. That's what we do. We're cool.
Yeah. We're just, best buds. We basically serve to move along the plot, like John said.
To me, I think he's an awesome character, and that's easy to say, but truthfully, he's the actor's actor. That's what I admire about him, actually, because he's this big, flamboyant guy on stage that just commands presence, and it's fun playing an actor. Like, I'm an actor playing an actor, and it's a very interesting concept because I only need to look to myself to figure out what my character wants.